This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Beckham Jr.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Just keeping the play alive. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Fielded in the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. He hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Throw right right side going to be caught by Waller. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
The tackle made by...
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
On play action, Prescott rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Lions nothing.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Detroit. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard run as he kicked himself. And the Lions have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Ford. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. He'll run it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Made by Harold Landry. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get him a first down. And
he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add on to their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Jackson now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. That's Shanahan, and he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Linval Joseph able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and right side, Henry's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
25 yards.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a Packer first down.
And this one caught by Cameron Breen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it,
Lions will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard.
First down, Prescott. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Play action now, Prescott. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Touchdown, Detroit. DK Metcalf. As the first half is winding down, and the Lions are able to grow their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He finds Beckham complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Harold Landry. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long for Prescott. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He spins free. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, there definitely was was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Isaac Rochelle in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They toss it left side to Chubb. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense.
And he's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes where those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's got some space here. And into the end zone. A scoop and score. A fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Lions 42, Packers 3.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8. And it's 2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's complete. Henry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Green Bay.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brian McDougall. And they'll have the football but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score a point,
he's got daylight. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Complete. He finds Braid. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that is it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson sets up the screen to Gordon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Prescott off play action. They'll roll him out right. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Harold Landry, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield. It didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun. Jackson. Flushed out right. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw again, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kenard. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, Prescott here to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Lions 71, Packers 11. Harrison Butker is set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Tonight's final score.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.